As Card Party 2 winded down, I interviewed a handful of vendors to see if selling at the event was massively successful or a giant bust. This is what they had to say.
All right, guys, we're here with Ray, Shining Cards and Collectibles. How was the event? What were your favorite parts?
The show was great. My favorite part was probably seeing the second day when everyone came out of the first main event and just started flooding into the vendor hall. It was just a flood of people, and it kind of sparked just a ton of interest in the product immediately. That's when vending really started for us here. That was Saturday. It was really cool just to see the flood of people come out.
So, as a veteran of Collecticons, you vended a lot of those. How does it differ from Collecticon Card Party?
It's just a lot smaller and a tighter atmosphere. The sections here are a little bit more spread out, so you feel almost more comfortable being here at Card Party. Now, I don't know if that's something that's done on purpose or if this not just too big at this point. I'm not saying that necessarily as a bad thing, but it just feels a lot more comfortable to be doing deals here when there's just a lot more room.
And a lot of people, I think, coming into this thought there are going to be a lot more families, a lot more kids that like sealed packs and lower cost stuff we do better than maybe at a Collecticon. Did you experience that, or what kind of product moved the best?
It was really, since I have such a large mix of product for the event, since I live locally, I'm able to bring so much. Everything from sealed sold for me, slabs, raw. I would say it's actually a pretty even split of how I've done with all of them. Luckily, the trades kind of tampered down a little bit from Collecticon, and a lot more cash sales came through. So I did reasonably well for the weekend, but it's just a nice and healthy mix, I would say.
Guys, we're here with Weedles Warehouse, the eBay Live master. As a veteran of selling online, but also being just a vendor at a lot of these conventions, how would you say that this convention differed from Collecticon, where you've sold a lot?
Yeah, so it's actually a lot similar. So the show went a lot similarly, but a lot better, actually. So comparable with like the type of customers that would come in, but like as far as sales go, as like a lot more sealed product was moving. A lot of people here to like rip packs, so I moved a lot of booster boxes, a lot of like individual packs, just like sealed in general, moved a lot better than like the standard Collecticon. And then like slabs, I would say like a little bit slower on the end of on slab, like so as far as slabs are concerned, but like the overall experience itself, I would rank it as like a top tier for my company, really too.
And as someone who's really successful on eBay Live, how does do you take kind of like a cut coming to an event like this as opposed to just doing everything online, or is it more for like you just like to be in the environments and everything?
Well, I came into like this event in particular because I knew there'd be like a big like social media presence, and we're kind of trying to build like some brand awareness.
Yeah.
So I figured it would be good. I kind of rationalized it on that sort of end, so I could get my name out there to even like some of like the bigger content creators.
Yeah.
If they were to come by and see the name, but so I kind of rationalized it that way. But as far as sales, I think it would be like probably around the same as if I were to stay at home. So when you take into consideration like the legwork that was spent, like moving all the product up here and then selling it,
yeah,
I mean, it was probably being a little bit more worth it to stay at home and just I sell everything at Amazon.
You said you sold a lot of sealed. What were the sets that were really popular this weekend?
Oh yeah, good question. So Japanese 151, that's $70 a box. Those were flying off the shelf pretty readily. And probably sold around 3 or 4 cases worth of those. So I did Shiny Treasure EX at like $50 a box. That was moving really well yesterday. Not so much today, but yesterday it was moving really well. And then Twilight Masquerade, as far as English, I brought 6 cases and it was gone halfway today and yesterday.
Wow, okay.
And people were asking about it like all the way up until the end of yesterday. So
awesome.
I was really surprised to see like, the Scarlet Violet said it's like the really modern ones move like as fast as they did.
Awesome. All right, guys, we're here at Card Party the last day. I'm here with BB. I would know nothing going on sale or in stock at Pokemon Center without this guy pinging deals in Discord all the time. How was the event for you?
It was a lot of fun. Honestly, I just did card party here in Orlando about 3 weeks ago, and wasn't sure how it was going to be here at Card Party compared to Collecticon.
I'm good.
Honestly, it was a lot of fun.
I mean, when I do enough shows,
like the kids were just
and just leave it as a case too.
a lot of smiles, a lot of set collectors wanting to really just build up binders, get the last baby shine.
See, I still don't know.
Yeah, and so honestly, just the way that the rooms were set up, everything was just really good. Really.
So you would say that this is probably more like a family event, sounds like a business-oriented event that Collecticon is. No, thank you. Awesome. And what sold well for you this weekend as a vendor?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, if you want to get very specific, 151 singles, I had like 10 different people coming to me multiple times looking to complete their 151 master set. And then there were a lot of baby shiny hunters who had a fate. So also it was cheaper raw singles, and that's what people really were looking for.
Awesome. Guys, we're here, card party, everyone's packing up right now, and I am with Hoodoo TCG. He does a lot of local events and all the Collecticons, and I want to hear from you, what's the biggest difference you think between selling at a Collecticon and selling here at Card Party?
Honestly, it's like, I don't know. Foot traffic, I think there's more people at Collecticon, but Card Party has more people that are just like looking to complete a bunch of sets, bunch of different things, and they have a wide variety. Whereas I feel like in Collecticon, you can have a lot of like people who are like reselling, a lot of people who are doing TikTok, YouTube, whatnot. And it's kind of refreshing to have just all people who are just looking to complete their next binder. People bought a little bit of equity.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what was like, well, I know you sell mystery boxes.
Yep.
You sell all sorts of different stuff. What kind of moved the best for you over the course of the weekend?
Same thing as like usually anywhere, I think, is like singles. Rock cards usually do the best because I think people just like putting them in binders, you know, they like can grade them, so it's up to them to figure out what they're going to do with it. So,
and I know at Collecticon a couple weeks ago,
yeah,
I think you sold there as well.
Yeah.
Alternate arts were like the big thing that people were looking for.
Yeah.
Do you feel like people were also that hype about alternate arts during this event, or do you think that kind of shifted over the last couple of weeks?
I actually didn't sell a single alternate art during Collecticon, and I sold every single one I had.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of vendors talk about how everyone was all asking for alternate arts.
Right.
But that's cool that they're still as popular as they seem to be.
Yeah, I mean, some of them had dips too, so like they're starting to get like a little more affordable, but I mean, what's affordable relative to? So
Well, I appreciate the interview.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, man. I'm glad you had a great convention. All right, guys, Card Party is wrapping up. The final day is coming to a close. I'm here with Legend of Luke, who I've hung out most of the weekend with, and I just wanted to get your perspective as a content creator coming to the show. What is kind of different about this show versus a Collecticon?
Well, there's a lot more to do, and I feel like the overall vibe did feel different in a positive way. Whereas Collecticons, though I really enjoy them, I enjoy getting to hang out with a lot of the friends I've made there. It does tend to be a lot more about the buying and selling. It's a little more transactional. But I have just enjoyed seeing so many kids here and just sitting on the floors, trading, looking at their binders. Just a lot of additional games that you can get them involved in, that you can get involved in. So it's not just about the buying and selling. There's a lot of really fun stuff to do. There's sessions.
What were your thoughts about the different shows that Pat put on during the event, like the kickoff shows and the different trivia challenges and stuff that he did during the day? Like, how did you like them? What was your thoughts about those?
Yeah, I definitely participated in some of them. The main shows are definitely fun. You get to kind of see the creators kind of go up on stage. A lot of the bigger name ones that you've probably seen on YouTube. Get to see some pack battles, which definitely are fun because you're still just hoping one of them's going to pull just a crazy card.
They actually broke a Team Rocket box last night, which was kind of rough. It was a pretty bad box, but it was really fun to see. So is it weird for you to like walk around the event and all of a sudden you turn around and like Cool Trainer Ryan's there, like PokeRev's getting, coffee at the cafe in front of you in line or something like that? Is that an interesting experience?
Yeah, it definitely is. It's almost like your YouTube news feed is just like showing up, just walking around right around you. But that's pretty cool. They're pretty welcoming. Get to just talk with them a little bit and.
Yeah, it's cool because Collecticon, all the celebrities are kind of like, you kind of have to pay, $40, $50 for a signature or the meet and greet. here everything's free. You stand in line, you get to talk to, you know, Cool Trader Ryan, PokeRev, all these guys with hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
And it's definitely more focused on the YouTube creators rather than like the voice artists or anything like that.
Yeah.
Collecticon.
Yeah, it's very YouTube creator heavy, which is really cool. As YouTube creators, we get to mingle and meet new people. And it's just a fantastic environment. So thank you very much for the interview, Luke. Definitely check out his channel, Legend of Luke. He is fantastic. He'll have an amazing card party recap, I'm sure, on his channel as well. And appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks. I'll hang out.
Sounds like Card Party was just as good a selling experience as it was an attending experience. Each one of these friends that were kind enough to give me an interview also have their own YouTube channels and Instagrams. Definitely go and find them and follow them on their respective platforms. I'll post some links in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. We'll see you on the next one.